Hey guys, so it's me, Grace. You know who it is. Today was my first day of college, and I don't know how I feel about it. So I got to the school, and I saw where I needed to park, but I didn't have a parking pass. So then I had to go run to the library and get a parking pass. By the time I came back, that parking lot was full. Yes, the parking space for the students wasn't that big. It was kind of small. It was almost like a McDonald's parking lot, but smaller. It just had only a few spots for students. But I eventually found a parking space after 10 to 15 minutes. I then make sure I'm at the right building because I'm paranoid and I'm I don't know if I'm doing the right thing. I was already really early. I got there at I want to say I got there at around 8 or 7:50. So I was pretty early because my class started at 10. But I didn't keep that in mind. And I'm about to explain how I didn't. So I find my classroom, right? And I see all these students just standing outside. I'm like, this must be the right class then. And the teacher comes, she opens the door. And I'm looking at these kids. They look really young. They look younger than me. Though one kid said it was his second year there, even though he looked like he just crawled out of middle school. I'm not 100 on what was going on with that situation. But I was sitting there. It was the room that I was supposed to go in, 612. And the teacher, she started to talk and she's does everybody have their textbook? And we're like everybody said no, including me, even though I wasn't in the right class. So nobody had their textbook because for some reason the library wasn't giving it to them for that class. I don't know what's going on with that, but that was interesting. And then I'm sitting there and I kind of got a glimpse of the book. It said pre-calculus on it, and I was like, why does she have a pre-calculus book? Are we gonna do some math? I'm confused. I know you do some math and psychology, but I wasn't 100. So she continues on with the class and she reads the roll and she asked if she missed anybody's name. And I rose my hand. I was like, yeah, you didn't call me. And she's like, oh, well, you're not on my roster. You might want to go speak to your counselor, or else you'll get dropped for this class and you'll lose your money. And I was like, not today, Satan. So me having an anxiety attack already was I gotta get ready to talk to this counselor. It's gonna be a hot mess. And then I remember, I'm that book really did say pre-calculus on it. Am I crazy? Am I wrong? So I asked her, I was like, this is room 612, right? She was like, yeah. I was like, okay, cool. I'll just let you continue then. But the whole time I was trying to talk to her, I was like, I think that this is my class. I'm just sitting in the wrong time. She was ignoring me. I was like, you're not doing anything, so why can't you talk to me? Talk to me. You're supposed to be the teacher. And then she's sitting there and she had another student pull up her Blackboard, which is, if you don't know what it is, it's a thing that teachers can go on and upload assignments for you to look at, and you can submit your assignments there, and you can get your books there and all that stuff. She pulls up her Blackboard and I'm looking at it. I'm like, the teacher's last name is not the same on my schedule. And I was like, well, maybe like that's just someone else's name. Like, I wasn't thinking. It's 8 o'clock in the morning. I usually don't get up that early on a weekday. Like, I'm out of it. I had no food in my system, so I had no energy. I only had this bottle of water was only like that full when I got to school. So I'm like surviving off water and some Adderall. Like, I'm drained. I'm not thinking. I'm not putting the puzzle pieces together. And then she pulls up the classroom where it has the book because the kids needed to go find the book. And I'm looking at it, I'm like, that really says calculus. Like, am I crazy? Like, I'm not in the wrong classroom. And then I'm looking at my schedule and I'm looking at the paper that they gave me when they assigned the classes. And I'm looking at them, I'm like, wait a minute. My class didn't start till 10 a.m., bro. I was sitting in there from 8 o'clock to like 8:20. And I was like, I feel so stupid. So I got her attention. And I was like, ma'am, I know why I'm not on your roster. This is the right class I'm supposed to be in, but I'm at the wrong time. She was like, what do you mean? I was like, I'm not supposed to be in this class. I'm supposed to be in psychology. But psychology doesn't start till 10. She was like, oh. And I was like, yeah. Like, I'm not supposed to be here right now. And she's like, wait, so you don't have this class? And I was like, is that not what I just said? Like, is that not what I just said? Like, I'm pretty sure I just said that. I was like, no, I don't have math this year. I have math next year. And she was like, why would you do that? Why do you want to know? Like, why is it so important? Like, I was sitting in that class for so long. I filled out a note card. I think I still have it, actually. I filled out a note card and it had like all my information on it, and like I had written down the math questions that we're supposed to be answering. Yo girl filled up a note card. It has math questions that we're supposed to be answering. I was like, whatever, I'm just gonna do some math then. No. Grace doesn't do math. Grace doesn't like math. Math doesn't like Grace. So I'm like, yeah, I think she's like, you can just leave if this isn't supposed to be this isn't the class you're supposed to be in right now. Like, you can go. And I was like, okay, thank you. I just didn't want to get up and like leave, and you questioning me, or like it seemed rude. And she was like, gave me this look like I was like crazy, and I was like, if you don't, I was so shook. I'm trying to like get out, and like all these desks are so close together, and I'm holding my bag, I'm trying to get my body through, and I like bump one girl's thing off on her desk, and I apologize. She even has a dirty look, and everybody's looking at me like I'm stupid. I'm like, listen, okay, don't judge me, okay? I'm a freak, okay? So I had to wait for an hour, for like 2 hours and a half, I think, until it's time for my actual class. Then, come to it, 10 o'clock, actual class. We can't figure out if it's a psych class or if it's the history class. Thanks, Fayetteville Tech headquarters. They mixed up the class schedules and put history class in with the psychology class, which they're not supposed to be together at all. Psychology class was supposed to be in that classroom, and history class was supposed to be somewhere else. But our class is the one that's ended up getting moved. assign a new classroom, like, why do we have to get a new classroom? It better be big, because, like, we had to go sit in this computer lab, and, like, there weren't enough chairs, and it was just awkward, and everybody's, like, sitting everywhere. Though there was one person that was nice to me, and he sat next to me, and he was talking to me. He was, like, talking about my tattoo, and he was like, yo, is that real? I was like, yeah, it's real. He's like, did it hurt? He's like, some people say it feels like bee stings, and I was like, no, it kind of just felt like someone, like, had a sharp, like, your fingernail, and was just like, that's all it felt like. He's like, yeah, I'm thinking about getting a chest piece, you know, but I have to get bigger, because, you know, if you're not big enough, it's gonna hurt more. And I'm like, yeah, because it's close to the belt, like, what? It's common sense. But anyways, besides that, he also asked what psychology meant. Then why are you in the class? But no, we're sitting there and we're just, like, getting to know each other. Everything's good. The teacher let us out early, which is awesome, because I only have 9 minutes to get from that class to the other class, and my other class is English. But on Mondays we go to one building, and on Wednesdays we go to another building. If she lets us out early every day, I will bless her soul. I will literally get God and send her down from the heavens. Because on Wednesdays, the building that I'm supposed to be going to for English is, like, on the other side of the campus. And I'm like, I can't walk that way. Like, I can't walk faster than 9 minutes. Like, what? I take, like, 2 steps every 3 minutes. What? Because I'm like, that's how this works. So I'll probably end up having to take my car and find parking over there somewhere. I don't know how I'm gonna do that. But Mondays is, like, the best days, I feel, because my English class is just right across the street from where my psych class is. So it's pretty cool. My English teacher, he seems cool so far. He does seem a little I wouldn't call him lazy. I would say he's just chill, you know. He said that we only have 2 major essays, which is really good, because in high school, like, I had, like, 4 major essays that were, like, 50% of your grade. These essays are only, I think it says 20 or 21% of your grade, and then assignments are 30% of your grade. Like, it can't be that hard. Plus, one is an argumentative essay, which, you know, you gotta choose a topic and you have to choose a group it's supposed to go to, you know. But, you know, the teacher, he seems really cool. That classroom, though, on the other hand, every chair in that room squeaks. Every chair. Every time someone moved, it was just like, like, can we fix this? No? Okay, can we fix the AC? So I'm sweating. I brought a sweater with me because I thought, oh, it might be cold in there, because last time I was at this school, I was freezing. But no, I was wrong. I carried us around a sweater for no reason, except, no, I carried around a sweater for no reason. So we're sitting there and he's talking. I'm like, does he have something like it sounds like he has a lisp, but it also sounds like when an old person is trying to talk to you and they got braces, they got their dentures on, and they're talking like this. Every it was with everything he said, and I was like, it didn't, like, I know I shouldn't be judgmental. It didn't really bother me. It just, like, I kept thinking about it. I was like, does he have a lisp or something? Like, I was genuinely concerned. I was curious, you know. But like, he showing us. Oh, jeez, my phone fell. Anyways, sorry about that. It was showing us these pictures that I don't know if you guys have seen them, but like they're images inside of images. Like, he showed us the one picture. It's on Instagram. That's everywhere. Where it's like, how many legs does this elephant have? And it's like, his legs are like really weird, and you have to figure out how many legs he has. Or basically they're all perception pictures. Like, there was one, he was like, do you see a young lady or an old lady? And everybody's like, I see a young lady. And then this one girl up in the front, she looked like a goth GF. She was like, I see an old lady. I was like, of course you do. But like, then I started looking at it. I was like, like it was like one of those pictures where you look at it and you're like, what in the world? There was one where it looked like a skull, but it was actually a woman looking in the mirror, and then her reflection of her head in the mirror looked like an eye, and then her actual head looked like an eye, and then the stuff on her desk looked like teeth. It was just a whole weird day. And then I did I wouldn't say, he called it an essay. I wouldn't say the format that he told us to do was essay material. He also gave us only like 15 minutes to do it, so that's fun. No, like, I mean, it was a good day. I only have 2 classes, and I only go to school Mondays and Wednesdays, which is good. It works with the schedule I have, and then I'll only be into school until around like 12:50. I'm sure I have to be there at 10 a.m., but, you know, it's fine. I can only miss so many days, which I'm not really concerned about, because I think all my sickness is going away now. And by the way, I've been like off and on allergies all summer. I don't know if you hear it. I just had to get a parking pass today. I don't know if I already mentioned that. I probably have, but I'm gonna say it again. I had to go to the library to get the parking pass. And I was like, I think they wanted my registration. So I bring in my registration, I like have my driver's license ready, I have my school ID, I have my student profile notebook, and he was like, I need your student ID and your registration. I was like, that's all? And he was like, yeah. I was like, cool. And he just gave me a sticker. I actually need to fix it because there's a lot of bubbles in it, and it's really bothering me. So they didn't do that. But now I'm just waiting for my dad to get off work, which we'll probably end up doing every Monday and Wednesday. I drop him off at work, I go to school, I get off school, and then I come pick him up because he's supposed to get off at 3:30. It's 3:38. I don't know where this fool is, but you know, it's Gucci. Also, I did remake this video because a lot of the audio sounded bad because of my hair was rubbing against the mic, and then I was just doing nothing in it. So there was that. I also, in the last video, I deleted it. I'm sorry if you enjoyed whatever I was doing on that. I remembered that I have a laptop now, and I can edit videos. I think that's how it works, right? Sure, we'll go with that. But I realized, I'm like, I can edit videos now. Like, I'm gonna be giving my viewers terrible looking videos. Like, oh my god. And I had like this, like I looked at the camera and I was like, wait a minute. And I tried figuring it out, but then I remembered I have no Wi-Fi to be editing videos at the school, so I'll probably edit this later tonight if I figure out how to do it. But yeah, that was my day. My first day at college. I freaked out. I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't even know what I was gonna wear. I was like, can I wear this? Can I wear this? Like, that's what school has done to me. I don't know what I can wear in public where people won't actually judge me on what I wear. Unlike in high school where they're like, ma'am, I can see your shoulders. Your pants, the rips are too high. They're 4 inches above your knee. 2 inches or nothing, ma'am. Like, this is what school has done to me. I didn't know what I was allowed to wear. I'm like, am I allowed to wear like shorts? Am I allowed to wear a tank top? Like, what am I allowed to wear and what am I not allowed to wear? Apparently I can wear anything. I mean, I saw a girl, she had like, it didn't even have sleeves, like, or straps or anything. It was like, I don't know how to explain it. I think you guys know what I'm talking about. It looks like a binder, like the girls use to cover themselves when they're transforming into a beautiful person. But like, it was like sat on top of her boobs, and then like right under where like your wire would sit for your bra. And then she had on it looked like a mini skirt. I think it was a mini skirt. And it was like ripped up. It was a cute outfit. She had high socks on, she had some sneakers on. I was like, it's cute or whatever. Like, I wouldn't do that mixture, but you know, that's just me. But I was like, is this allowed? Is that allowed? Like, I felt like a Christian mom. Jeez, my phone keeps falling. Jeez. This video is gonna be really bad because my phone keeps falling. But, you know, I'm just gonna post it anyways. Because I don't care. Okay. So that's the end of my video. My dad's here. Bye.